Hey, we're back. I'm U-Force, and I'm back for the second of 3 runs. And today we have Prince of Persia, Any Percent by Howlin' Mad Mike. Take it away.
I'm not sure that that's the run you're up for.
Am I? Planet Diver. Both names. Mike and both names. That's the right. We're gonna say that's the right one.
That's all right. Yes, I am Morgan Mike. I am here to run Planet Diver, Centauri, Any Percent. I am here before we get going. I am here on Treaty 1 territory, where I stand, where I live, work, and play, is the traditional homeland of the Anishinaabe, the Anishinaabe, the Inninawak, the Dakota and Dene peoples, and the heart of the Red River Métis Nation. And the water I am drinking comes to me from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation, a people that only just very recently got their own clean drinking water, despite supplying us with clean water for more than a century. So I hope that what I do here brings a little bit of recognition and reconciliation, what my little efforts are capable of. Anyway, with that, what we are doing here is planet diving. So we'll start this opening cinematic here. The game pauses when I'm not focused on it, which makes it nice to just load up on the Fabraz company, and we'll just give you the explanation of what's happening here. So we have this nice little comic. We have our typical futuristic sports star Twitch streamer. Gets a little notification on her phone. Her robot companion buddy reminding her of her bucket list. She wants to go diving in planets. She's already ridden an asteroid and wrestled aliens, so I mean, she's pretty kick-ass as it is. So, and off she goes in her little space shuttle to dive in planets. And then we have a title screen. And here we are at Centauri. So this is Alpha Centauri. This is the first planet. This is what your title screen looks like, or what your main screen looks like. We have, we can click on that. It makes noises. We can click on Buddy, and he says things. But the important part is we actually have a game to play. So here's the story mode. You will note I've already got a gold medal on all of them, but we're not here to do gold medals. We're here to do any percent. So there's 3 goals in every level, ranging from this first level to kill 5 bats, kill 8 bats, kill 12 bats. All the goals are always related, just generally harder things to do. So we're going to go through 25 levels of Alpha Centauri story mode. We are going to go through them at the bronze level, or where convenient, silver or gold. But bronze level will generally be the purpose here. And let's get this thing started. So when I press enter here, it will say let's rock, and then give me a very convenient countdown to starting the timer. So here we go. All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, dive. All right. Go. This is a 4-button arcade game, basically. We move left and right in lanes, as you can see, with the left and right buttons. We pick up little pieces of gold star stuff. And we can dive faster by pushing the down button. And break evade by pushing up, like so. And we have to kill bats. Also, it has an awesome soundtrack. There, we've killed 5 bats. And you can see, because of the little hesitation that happens when you hit a bat, it's much better to just dive past them once you've got your goal. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple, very straightforward game. I'm using a custom suit. You can buy a bunch of different suits, including ones that look like Samus for your diver. There's a bunch of custom suits. They have no actual effect on gameplay. Here's level 2. I have to break evade rocks. Woo! I'm done. There we go. You'll notice the rock will match my speed. So if I slow down, it will slow down. If I speed up, it will eventually speed up. And yes, you can get ahead of it and catch the same one over and over again when I'm showing off. So yeah, very simple 4-button arcade game. If you look at the top left is my health, those 2 red bars. If I get hit 3 times, I get teleported out by Buddy, who will rescue me from certain death. Collect star stuff. So this star stuff, you collect more of it if you're going faster. So whatever your speed is, and you can see my speed on the right in the middle, just under the under the blue meter there that shows my boost. So the left has my health, the right blue meter has my boost. There are three boost charges available to me, and they refill slowly. So if I use one, it will slowly refill. If I ever break evade, it immediately refills one level of boost. If I get hit, it immediately refills one level of boost. The goal of this one is dive really fast. We're doing that anyway, so what the heck, eh? Not having any boost left for break evade can be a problem because not for break evade, for charge for your dive attack can be a problem because then you can't dive attack through things. And very often I'll take a hit when I run out of boost and don't notice and try to dive through something, and it doesn't work. So just below that you can see my distance traveled. I'm at 2,300 meters and counting. And then below that is my current speed. That's the 3 with the down arrow on it. And then how far we go to the end of the level, and then a very convenient speedrunning timer. And yes, the enemies do get hit by environmental hazards. This is a survival level. So the survival levels have distance requirements. So my distance requirement here is 4,000 meters. But the gold medal distance requirement, I think, is 7,000. So if I want to collect, I'm actually going to have to get to 4,000 meters and then allow myself to intentionally get teleported out by Buddy. Ah! There's a spider there out of its place. There we go. So I got webbed by a spider. It slows you down. It prevents you from moving. It's really obnoxious. There's another one trying to hit me. You can bust through the web with a dive attack like that, or you can break evade. Break evade also instantly slows you down to speed 1, so I want to try and avoid doing that. I mean, it is a speed run. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. This is the game for 25 cycles. And then there's 2 other planets to do. There's Alpha Calypso, which is an oceanic planet, which has seagulls. Oh, here we'll clear out of this level. There we go. Success. Moving on. Hug the wall at speed 3. So one of the things that I've turned off is the actual conversations that happen mid-level or between levels between Ms. Diver. Canonically, her name is Ms. Diver. We don't know her first name, but Diver we know. And Buddy, the little robot that orbits around me. Screech, we know. They have these little snarky conversations back and forth. It's quite charming, lots of fun. They're also slow, so, speedrun. And I didn't get the gold, but that's okay. I'm not after the gold. This one says kill with Buddy. You'll notice my rainbow trail has ended. That's because Buddy has a mod on him. This mod gives me the gunslinger. You'll also notice I'm not actually attacking when I'm diving. It's one of the reasons the rainbow trail disappears. Alright. Yeah, the reason I like the rainbow trail suit is because it allows me and my tired, old, poorly reactive eyes to figure out where I am without having to look directly at myself all the time. It's the only suit that has any gameplay effect whatsoever. There are mods for Buddy, though, that you can buy in the shop, like that gunslinger mod. There's a bunch of them. There's a couple of really fun ones. Maybe if we have time afterwards, I could show a couple off, but that's up to the organizers. Alright, so here we are. We need to hit 2,500 meters. We're actually going to go into the next biome. So each planet has 3 biomes. This is the cavern. The next one's the volcano. Here we go. Volcano looks pretty much the same. We've got different hazards like those fire bursts, and we've got chasing bats like that one. They're annoying. And there's my goal, and we're out. Next. Do not get hit. Sometimes easier said than done. The game counts as hit anything that causes damage. So we run into a wall, run into a bat, run into a fire jet, does not matter. Lava flow, octopus, ancient cyborg, the usual. Ah! I didn't even see it there. See, again, this is why I use the rainbow trail. My eyes are not great. You'll notice the star stuff refills my health. So does bashing up into bats. The game has a very interesting relationship with Daredevil tactics. It's actually better to be more of a Daredevil when you're hurt. Kill chasing bats with pleasure. 1, 2, And here's a bunch of them coming. 1, 2, 3. Here. So the game has a very curious relationship with daredevil tactics, because when you're hurt, it actually benefits you to be more of a daredevil, to get the first of all, to get out of the way of things faster, and to get the star stuff, and to kill enemies, which will boost your health back up, and to make close dodges, which also boost your health. Don't kill the bats. This one's easy enough to get the gold on, because it doesn't matter if the bats die or not. So long as I don't kill them, we're okay. See? Not a problem. The levels themselves are procedurally generated. I mean, there's patterns for each of them, but they're all generated randomly. So every time you play the game, every time you reload a level, it's going to be different. Yeesh! Making this hard on me, aren't they? That's why I hate the chaser bats. Crash, please, thank you. There we go, and there's a lava flow. It gets nice and close, and cozy. But again, like most things that move vertically, it will chase my speed. Combo kill. 1, 2, done. 2. So it will keep up with me. Get out of here. Get away from me. Shoot. Ah! Okay, I'll go through there. There's 4. There's my gold. So yeah, each of these levels has a certain set of characteristics it will follow to get the procedural generation right. Crash, would you? Cripes, thank you. Now here's another one. Go away. And here's a bunch more. Just make sure you get your combo kill. And away we go. There we are. If you're wondering why I don't constantly dash boost, kill with lava. Easy. There's the lava. I just have to not kill the bats. The dash boost has a little hesitation before you take off. So actually, it's a no net gain of speed if you're already at speed 3. Of course, you want to speed up to speed 3 first, but it's no net gain once you're there. And in fact, if the lava is that close, that little hesitation will cause me to get hit. Not always. Like, I could do it here, it wouldn't be a problem. But when it's right up on your heels like that... And no, don't ask how I'm below the lava. I don't actually understand. And there's my gold. Boom. You can learn a lot from the sound effects in the game. Stay hurt. Well, I have to get hurt first. Thank you. There we go. I just dive into the lava. Easy enough. That little hissing sound means I got another level of boost put back on. You'll hear it again. There it is. Yeah. And that whick sound means I completed a level of the goal. There. And that little chord, that bunk chord, means that I am now full health. So if you get really good at listening to the sounds, you don't actually have to look at your HUD at all. And in fact, there is a mod for Buddy that gives you one more level of boost and one more level of health, but erases your HUD. And that's all the mods for Buddy are always. They give you some advantage and some disadvantage. Here's one. It says dive really fast. This is the Speedster mod. It gives me a 4th speed on top of my first 2. Well, on top of my first 3, but it takes away the first one. So I can't go slow. Get out of here. I do not like dealing with chasing bats when I'm going this fast. It's hard for my eyes to keep up as it is. Ah! There we go. Made it. Another survival level, because we are going into the next biome. Those of you in the audience with arachnophobia, be aware, this is a spider den. So the next layer is the spider nest. We'll be seeing lots of spiders, and at level 24 we will be seeing the Spider Queen, who is a giant spider. Perfect. There we go. All of Alpha Centauri has this soundtrack. There's 3 sounds on the radio, or three music chapters or channels on the radio, one for each planet. This is, I think, the best one. They put their best foot forward when it came to music. Thank you, spiders. The green spiders run down the wall, the red ones do not. And of course, like I said, anything that moves vertically will actually match my speed. The difference is when they stop to shoot... Oh, I'm out of this level anyway. There we go. When they stop to shoot, they stop. and they stop for the same length of time. I have to break webs. So those web barriers, I can charge through them, like so. I could also break that web, but that didn't help me. There we are. And one more. Oh, there we go. Now it's still better to break through these webs rather than getting webbed up. Even to the point that it's better to take a little dive. Or to take a little break evade. And to not go full speed to save that boost. Ah! I disagree, game. I do sort of reflexively hit left and right when I get webbed up. I don't think it actually helps. There we go. Destroy eggs. So those little green things you've been seeing on the wall, those are spider eggs. They're bouncy, see? They're also destructible. But like with the kill bats and don't kill bats and things like that, it only counts for a kill if I do the killing. And the rocks do kill them, and this is a very narrow level. And this is more narrow than it usually is. This level can actually make it... I've never had it impossible to do the bronze, but it can actually make itself impossible to do the gold. Simply by placement of targets. It's not a very long level either, it's only 2,000 meters. Boom, out. There we go. Success. Next! Kill spiders mid-jump. So these green spiders that walk down the walls and shoot webs at me. When they hit something they can't get past, they jump. And I missed them. So I have to kill 3 of them mid-jump. This is one of the more obnoxious levels. Partly because it's slow. Oh, I miss! Doesn't help when I do that. Come on. Got him. Okay. You just get out of here. Okay. There's a lot of spiders in this one. Usually there's... I missed that one entirely. Usually there's about... you have to get 8 for the gold, and there's usually about 12 or 13. So missing a couple isn't going to hurt me. Slow me down because I don't want to outpace them. Get out of here. There we go. Now I can outpace them all I like. Oh, hey, cool. A raid. Hello. I'm diving in a planet. This is Spider Nest. The 3rd biome of the planet.
Thank you, Drix Glue, with a raid of 5. I'd also like to take this time to thank all of our volunteers for helping to make this event possible. And if you want to donate, we have a goal at 1,400, where 10 IQ shaves his head. If you want to see that live on stream, donate to our Tiltify. Continue to fight against cancer.
Yes, I should point out this is a very good cause we're fighting for here. We are working to... we're working in opposition to cancer, which is always a good thing to be doing. As I'm sure with most of us here, cancer has touched my life, and I don't like it. Won't get into more than that because it gets sad. But, yeah. We're another survival level. 4,000 meters. Nothing special about this level, no new biome, but we are just going through a very narrow channel. That's the lore on this level. It's gotten wider than it often gets. So yeah, do please donate. Donate with your guesses as to what Miss Diver's first name is. Yeah, so if you're curious, this game is available on itch. That's where I have it from. It's also on Steam. The company that makes it is Fabraz. I do recommend it for anyone. This is also just a great little time waster. You know, if you have a few minutes, trying to kill a few minutes, kick up a level or two. Like most of them, you see me, they go like a minute, 2 minutes, maybe. The long ones go like 2 minutes. I need to be careful, or I'm going to get dead. There's my survival. Okay, there we are. Out we go. Close calls. The game wants me to get close calls. I could have got one there, but the spider was not going to shoot at the right time. Okay. The best way to get them is from these falling rocks. There we go. There's 3 of the 6. There's 3 of the 2 that I need to get my bronze. So yeah, for Button Arcade, I use a dual-handed control system. I have my right hand on the arrow keys. I use them for left, right, and up. Oh! Try again. Very quick retry. Well, so much for my deathless run. I wasn't going to say anything. There's a close call, and there's another close call, and we're out. Okay. 23 levels in. Or 22 levels in. 23 is a different one. Alright. Get out of the way. So yeah, I use my right hand on the arrow keys and my left hand on the S key for dive. That's the system I found works best for me. That's just the one that my brain likes the best. I don't know why I don't go up and down on the left hand, but I don't. Oh my goodness, my alarm's going off. Let me stop that for a second. Next, collect star stuff. We have another one of those fancy buddy mods. This is the magnet. It draws all the star stuff into me. The downside on this one is that the star stuff doesn't heal me. So if I take a hit, the only way I can get healed is by killing spiders. And you also note that the star stuff is attracted to me, but it can't catch up to me. This can cause a problem. There we go. If you jam into the wall, sometimes you can stick to the wall a little bit and get things to catch up to you. I've got enough for... No, I don't have enough for bronze. There we go. I also use that little hesitation. If it's close enough, I'll use that little hesitation. Ah! Wall there. There we go. Do not get hit. So here is the queen spider. So again, arachnophobia warning. End of the level is kill the boss. So this level will keep going until the spider queen gets herself done killed. So we've got, first of all, a run-up. Then we've got an introduction, then a run-up. This is the run-up. Each boss has exactly that same pattern. An introduction, then a run-up, and then the boss themselves. Those spiders will continue to be a nuisance. The wall spiders will continue to be a nuisance during the boss fight. Making Mama Spider, I think, the hardest of the three bosses. I'm going to try and keep ahead of stuff and not get webbed. Now the reason this one gives you 3 hits, normally it'd be 2, but when Mama Spider appears, her hitbox, her hurt box appears before she does. So when she comes off the back, if you're not in the right lane, you just take a hit for no reason. And I think the developer's answer to that, rather than trying to fix that particular bug, was just to give you 1 hit's leeway. Mama Spider also spits lasers, much like the spiders in our world. I believe that's how they hunt. I believe that's how bird eater spiders hunt. Oh, and if you get... that's not going to count. Or it might not count, I don't know. If you get webbed, Mama Spider immediately goes into laser mode. Whether it's by her or by one of the side spiders. I want to hang out right here, right in front of her eye, and then shift over here, because her feet don't hurt you. Yeah, so normally it's 2 hits. The first hit I hit her with didn't count because she was lasering. So Mama Spider's a bit glitchy. It's okay. We respect the indie gamers, or the indie creators. No, got her! There we go. And then you get this little gold. Take my hands off the keys for a bit. I've got all the gold I need. And then level 25. This is the final level. The final level of each is a 10k survival run, which will randomly shift through all 3 biomes. So this will, at some point, shift to one of the other 2 biomes. I don't know which one it's going to go to. If nothing else, you should be donating to the charity for this awesome soundtrack. Okay, where are we? We are in the volcano. So yes, there were spiders in the cavern there. There's some mix and matching that happens in the final survival rounds. Oh, we're gonna get a lava flow. Oh, no, we're gonna get fireballs. Thank you. Take out those bats. Yikes! Oh, I don't agree with that. Oh! What I said earlier about misreading my dive meter? That's what happened there. I thought I had enough. I did not. And again, the game makes you play Daredevil when you get hurt. Playing safe doesn't get you healed. I just sort of automatically go for star stuff now. Like, I don't even think about it. It doesn't slow you down to go left and right in the lanes, so when I see star stuff, I go and get it. We've gone this time to the spider nest. Into a narrow section of spider nest. Ooh. Get out of here. Lousy rocks. Yeep. Nope. Wasn't going to get that one. It looks like we're going to shift again. Yeah, where are we going? Back to the cavern. Bevlob, I hope that's your name. I don't have particularly good reaction time either. It's pretty trainable, this one. It's not that tricky a game, so which makes it easier. I'm not a certified ant. I'm a parent. Okay, here we go. One. And one more hit. There we go. And time! Sorry, I didn't warn you. 3, 2, 1, time! What? I got started talking about it and I didn't finish that. My apologies. I told you I'd give you a good warning. It wasn't enough. Alright, and then we get this lovely little ending. Cinematic.
All right. Well, thank you for the wonderful run, Organ Mike.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. And this just sets up the next level we're going to, which is Alpha Calypso. You know, travel to the beautiful sunny beaches. And that's Alpha Centauri. I do highly recommend the game. I play it once in a while on stream. I think everyone should play it if you like games like this. And, yeah, it's a good one. Have we got time for me to show off a couple things in the stash, or should we just move along?
I'd have to check.
Yeah. If we got time, we got time. If we don't have time, we don't have time. Not a big deal. Either way. Now, while you're checking, so the stash here has, you can get different suits. There's the basic suit, the classic, the bounty hunter suit. Rainbow is what I use. Mech, the princess suit, you know, Ms. Pac-Man. Yeah, all those fun things. There's different songs you can use, and there's all these mods for Buddy. You saw the Speedster mod. You lose level 1's original speed. All speed levels are faster. Gunslinger you saw. And then the baby mod. You lose speed level 3, but you have 3 health meters. There's the magnet. You track star stuff, make it easier to collect. This one's my favorite. The overdrive, absolutely favorite. You are constantly doing the down dash attack, but you can't slow down. And if I have 20 seconds, I can show it off on a.
Yep, you good. You have the time.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So here's what that looks like. You're just going. It also takes away one of your health meters. But try aiming for things, you know. I'm trying to kill 5 bats. Oof! The only way you can get hurt is by running into walls. But yeah, now it's just left and right. I'm pressing up, I can't brake, I'm pressing down, I can't go faster. It's just left and right. Oof, I did it again. Trying to actually get to the gold on this with this because they're going by so fast is tricky. Boom, and that's how that one works. There's a couple others in here that are fun. The Daredevil wall, and when you hug the wall, your life regenerates. So you know if I if I take a hit, let's take a hit early on. I only have 1 health bar. So come hit me. Pop. Oh, and I run into the wall. Good job. Each of those mods, too, makes Buddy look different, which is funny. And now my health is regenerating as I hug the wall at high speed. I actually have to bump into it, though. Yeah. Not one of the better options. Yeah, there's some cool ones in there. The bouncy mod. You bounce off walls. So if you go to somewhere, where's the egg one? There we go, because it's very narrow. So I only have 2 boost, but I bounce on the walls, just like the eggs. But not off the monsters. And I don't know why that one doesn't count, but it doesn't. So yeah. Hey, it's a super fun game. I really do enjoy it. So yeah, hopefully someone else can pick it up at some point. I think I'm the only one that actually runs it at the moment. But yeah. Again, highly recommended. I hope to see some more of you playing it. I hope to see some of you on my stream, and I hope all of you donate lots of money to stand up to cancer. So thank you for having me. I'll be back in a few hours with Sentinels of the Multiverse, and have fun, have great runs, all the other runners. Have a great time, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, all right. Thanks a lot, Organ Mike. Thank you for the wonderful run. We'll take a quick break here, and then we'll be up next with Howlin' Mad Mike and Prince of Persia.